Okay, I'm gonna try to do Uber Tristan with my trapper kicker. Yeah, she finally did the not the Ubers but the organs, and now I want to try Uber Tristan. And since it's the first time I do it with her, I might probably scout Mephisto to try and see what's happening with my resist. But what I'll do first... Oh yeah, and this is in pluggy. I wouldn't even bother trying with this crappy gear if I wasn't in pluggy. Because it is crap gear. But I'd say the big breakthrough was that I switched to these boots, which I crafted. It ended up being good, but anyway, I was gonna use them no matter what, and I did get something crazy in a run walk and some resist. It was pretty nice. But yeah, the damage you get there really helps you to keep to keep her alive. And the other big thing I changed is that I went for fade with 20 points, 20 hard points in fade. So that gives me a bunch of damage reduce, because there's a hidden stat that says each point you put in fade, when fade is active, you get 1% physical damage reduction. So that's pretty big, actually. Yeah, that basically with those two change, I was able to do the organs. And I'm using black, and for crushing blow, it's mostly tooth throw. So like 40% crush there, and then 40 plus there's a little 9 there, so 49 open wounds. And to do so, I had to equip a attack speed glove, and my cannot be frozen comes from here, and the item that is the weakest is this thing. I mean, it's good when you do PVM, but right now it's not that good. It's basically only 30 dexterity, so. And the rings are, yeah, they're pretty average too. So yeah, and when I do normal PVM, I'm gonna use stealth for the run walk, the faster recovery and everything. Yeah, I really like this armor, but I've got a big lineup of armor there. This is what he's gonna use. The Merc is gonna use that against what's it, Diablo and Bale. This is the armor. This armor will be used against Uber Mephisto. Might be by me, perhaps by me, or by the Merc. And otherwise, I've got a smoke too. So these two are gonna be used against Uber Mephisto. But I suspect that my Merc is just gonna die instantly. And a workaround for that would be to get the treachery and pre-buff him and everything. And then put smoke on top of fade. Yeah, so and against Mephisto, since I'm not gonna use this for open wounds, I'm gonna use fresh render. Then I've got a bunch of random things there. Comment? Ah bon. Okay, let's do the portal. Okay. Ouais. Tantôt. It's always a good idea to put it near the near this girl if you need to buy like potions or something. So yeah, first step is I'm gonna do a bit of scouting, and I like to. That's what I did with my Nico. I like to separate them too. Since I'm not, I mean, Pluggy, they don't spawn monsters, so there's like no drawback in doing this. And I think I'm gonna go burst of speed. Okay, so this is this dude, and actually I could perhaps fight him right away because he seems to be alone. So yeah, I'm gonna do that actually, and I might. Yeah, now I'm gonna stock on. Well, I put my real. Yeah, against him, sometimes you need mana because he mana burns. Yeah, he's sort of annoying for that, and he doesn't hit that hard. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to go ahead and just use straight up these things. I'm gonna try to not burn any of my precious full res. I could put like 1 or 2 just in case something real goes wrong. And otherwise I'm gonna load on on charms. This I need when I remove black, because black has cold damage, and actually yeah, I wonder if the cold damage from this weapon is applied. So to know that, I'm just gonna go bash something and see if I freeze. Yeah, it looks like I'm not freezing. Yeah, perhaps I do need that gem. I'm just gonna try to find a monster that. River of Flames are pretty tanky. I just want to kick someone, see if he freezes. Well, not freezes, but chill. Okay, so I do chill. There we go. So yeah, the chill from, I think it's coming from black. So, oh yeah. But when I remove black to use flesh render, then I need this thing, the cold. Otherwise I won't chill anymore. Okay, let's try this out, but yeah, I'm gonna put more life. You can see that I could actually add stuff there. So yeah, I'm gonna add worst case, I just like dump a bunch of attack rating stuff. Yeah, maybe this 86. And perhaps like this thing. And now my fire is there. Everything seems fine. Do I want to drink these? Does he do cold? I'm not sure. Let's drink some. Yeah, let's try this out. Hopefully this works. The Merc might die actually. Oh, and I forgot to use Guardian Angel on the Merc. But so far he seems to be doing fine, so I guess I'll continue on like this. That's the mana burn I was talking about. I think it's going pretty well actually, and I'm curious to see, because I am using now a Defiance Merc. Curious to see what's the actual to it. Okay. So got 91% chance to hit me each, and I had 67% chance of hitting him. Yeah, it looks like Defiance is not that good actually, because I gained basically 4% chance to not get hit, which is crap. At that point, I'm better off with Might in the worst case. Okay, let's try to see. Hopefully I was on Fade. I don't even know if I was on Fade. Yeah, Bale is sort of crap. Yeah, he's not good. Okay, that's this guy. And him I want to keep for dessert. I guess Diablo is in this corner. Or down south. Nope. It might be in the middle. No. That's Mephisto. Where is the other? Was he like right next to the other guy? No. Yeah, strangely enough, still haven't found Diablo. Okay, there's Diablo. And I'm curious to see how much damage is my defense and all that crap. Now I'm just gonna engage him, but it's mostly for stats. Oh, might as well go ahead. Yeah, the Merc isn't even getting hit, so you don't even need. I had Guardian Angel last time. You don't even need that. It's not. If he gets hit, he's gonna die. But right now, Diablo is completely ignoring him. So. But if he ever decides to fight him, he's gonna absolutely destroy him. Yeah, the Ubers without their spawns are less dangerous than the organs. That's what I think about that. I mean, against Lilith it was so complicated killing her. Same thing with Zuriel, but this is... I'm just holding the button and everything goes super easy. Not even drinking potion. That wasn't the case when I was against Lilith and Zuriel, as I said. I might die. Okay. Yeah, he's using this stupid armor. I mean, look at that, that's crap. Oh yeah, and there's something you need to know. Kelpie Snare really is good, that's what I think about that. And I burnt a pill to upgrade this. But honestly, right now, he wasn't getting hit, so it changed, it doesn't change a lot. If when he gets hit, that's when he needs to reach, so more damage is going to be better. But right now, it could be not upgraded, and it would pretty much do the same thing. And yeah, I forgot to switch his armor. So yeah, that's the piece of shit he was using. And then this helm is absolutely a joke. Well, he gets attack rating bonus, and other stats are not really important. So yeah. Okay, but now the fun part starts. I'm gonna go and I want to see what. Okay, 87. So Diablo has less attack rating than. Huh. Yeah, Bell was 91% and Diablo is 87. And I wonder when I go to town what's gonna be the number. That's what I'm really curious. Okay, 95. So I went from 87 to 95. So that's 8%. So yeah, the Defiance gives me a 8% chance to not get it. Which I guess is okay. Okay, now is the tricky part. So yeah, I remove this thing, I remove black. I'll add this for cold damage. And I think I've got a bunch of fire resist. No, I don't have any anymore. Okay. Now, I think I'll use... well, I'm the one who's gonna get hit. And in that case, do I want defense? Yeah, I want defense. Defense and more resist too, so. And I'm gonna change this. Yeah, now I put more cold resist on. This doesn't give cold. This gives lightning and cold, so I keep that one. And this one gives a bit of cold. I do lose lightning though. So. Okay, and then the mercs, and I might do another helm for myself. An helm similar to that. I'll have to check. Come on. I need spacing. Let's just remove this. So yeah, now he's gonna use pump his resist a lot. And he's gonna use my crappy smoke. And I'm pretty sure that his resistance are gonna be crap. Like really awful. So I'll drink, yeah, I'll just throw all my mana. This is, now I'm gonna go scout the resist. Because I'm not sure where I am at exactly and how much the merc has. Let's say I drink that, then I full that. Okay, I can do this. Like that. And yeah, let's go scout right like that. I want to see what's happening with the resist. So you can see that our resists are, I mean, they're perfect. And then, okay, I mean, 81, 43, that's good. 81 cold and 43 lightning. And now I'm gonna go check my merc. So yeah, just running in circle. And at some point, okay, 53, 33. That's not bad actually. 53, 33. How could I improve that? Well, I could if I made. Yeah, I would need to make a treachery, buff him, then put smoke, then he would have perfect resist. And for myself, I could swap the Shaco for an elm similar to his, and I would be, yeah, it would be perfect resist. But I feel like I don't have to do that. So. Yeah. It looks like the yeah, Bertrastum is too easy on plugin. They've tweaked the enemies so that so they're, I mean, since they don't have their summons, it's like they're they have only half of their output of power, if I can call it like that. So yeah, it really seems like that. because the first two were cakewalks. If you check my video for the organs, that wasn't a cakewalk. It was a headache, and I failed it. I had to use backup files to make up for it. So I don't need a teleport book. So I'm just gonna check last time. Okay, this is not needed. Well, okay, so now let's hope that flesh render plus this, that's 29% open wounds. Let's hope that it's enough. Now I've got less block. I'm at 64% because I lost my 30 dexterity from the ring. So now I did a bit of an error. Just gonna I'm gonna really drink a lot of tonic potion. Me and the merc, and I'm gonna, while at it, we're gonna do also the other kind. Antidotes. Okay, so I go first or you go first? I go first. And the merc didn't even. Oh no! I gave him the potion, so that's why his resist was good. Ah crap! Now I messed up. I gotta restart this stupid process. Notice that I don't even have a 12 slot belt. Okay, now I'm gonna give him some. And the reason why I drink like a bunch like that is that the length stacks. So the more you drink, the longer it stays on. Okay, let's do antidotes now.
It's not there.
Let's try this out now. Oh man. Oh crap. Okay. What could I do for them? Yeah, I think I just need an item that gives resist to the merc. Obviously that would be Elko et Sulfal obedience, but I'm testing like the crappiest gear I can use. So now I'm checking for anything that gives resist. This thing is almost a Kelpie snare, but it's not. Yeah, that's also like a Kelpie snare. Sort of. Because I just want him to stay there, just to give me défiance. Yeah. Nope. Ah! There you go. Although the damage is gonna be so low. Yeah, that's a problem though. If I upgrade this thing, and it does have open wounds, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, do I wanna? That's a sight. I just wanna see it. So damage is 8 to 20. Battle sight is 18 to 45. It's only double the amount. So instead of like 31 to... that's too low. It's not gonna survive with that. Yeah, let's re-raise him. Let's try again. Now I'm gonna keep an eye on him. And I'm not gonna use crappy shit like this. Oh crap, now I need to redo the entire process. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be the last try with the Merc. If he dies, I'll just ignore him. Because doing this thing is pretty annoying. Should be enough. And poison, I'm just gonna do one shot. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, I drank like two or three potion and everything I sent to him because he wasn't able to keep up with the damage. Yeah, that's pretty cool, and for sure Albert Tristan is too easy compared to online. Online, I don't know. I would not do it online. I mean, all the summons were. I would get totally wrecked. And it was complicated against Mephisto. Ah, shit, I forgot to remove this. So, yeah. Okay, he has 93%. I mean, Defiance is. Yeah, I'm sure it's not a good idea. I think otherwise it would be 95%. Say I have 0 defense, that number would go at 95%, and now because of Defiance I'm at 93, or maybe. Yeah, okay, it will go 95, so that is only giving me 2%. So there's room for improvement right there. And I mean, if he had might, maybe he would leech more, or even the other one that gives attack rating. Yeah, he would leech more, so maybe it would have been easier for him in there. So yeah, forget about Defiance. Ain't no good. Well, actually, not good because of my amount of defense I got. Maybe with bigger defense it might be good, but in my case it's crap. So now I'm just gonna put this there. Go back, get my stuff. Paladin. That's cool. Yeah, I think I've got a Paladin that had a mismatching torch. Oh, I gotta get that. Hello? Hein? Ici? Ok, ben je sais pas, ça doit être. Hein, Sarah, c'est toi? Martha demandait ça. C'est-tu toi qui as appelé maman?
Non, c'est Ali.
Ah, c'est Ali. Et pourquoi qu'elle a appelé maman?
À cause qu'elle a remarqué un bouton, je vais lui dire.
Elle a remarqué un bouton.
Ali va voir papa.
Attends un petit peu, Ali, elle s'en vient.
Après, je pense. Papa,
Ouais.
je porte Ali en bas.
Ok. You don't need this.
Quoi?
Mais non, pas vraiment, non. Qu'est-ce que tu veux dire? Attends, tu vois, elle arrive, hein? À la droite.
Hello maman. Comment ça va? C'est juste que j'ai vu que j'avais 2 autres boutons. Ils sont en dessous de mes pieds. Mais c'est parce que c'est les mêmes que sur ma main. T'as-tu regardé mon message? Je voulais juste te dire que j'avais une verrue en dessous de mes pieds, mais à tantôt, je te passe à papa. À tantôt!
Ah, bon. Bon, cette fête-là vers 8h. Ou plus. Bon, c'est bon? Bye! Les verrues, Valérie? Oh, chouchou.
Oui, j'ai des verrues plantaires en dessous.
Non, moi quand j'étais jeune, j'en avais. C'est que.
Puis comment t'as fait?
Ouais, il faisait. Non, mais il brûlait à l'azote, Lily.
Quoi?
C'était à l'azote.
C'est quoi l'azote?
C'est une espèce de produit hyper froid, pis ça, comme ça brûle la verrue.
Ça se peut que maman elle aille là même. Est-ce que t'avais les mêmes boutons noirs?
Ouais, les verrues, j'en avais en dessous des pieds. Hey, voilà,
Mais
porter
est-ce
ça.
que c'est celui-là?
Là, on ne touche plus mes mains, là. Ça,
J'en ai aussi en
mais ça se donne, ça, les verrues, tu savais.
Oui, je sais.
Touche-moi pas, là.
Oui, ça, tantôt, elle me courait. Elle disait, touche-moi pas.
Ben, c'est ça, hein, touche-moi pas, t'as des
Tu sais,
verrues.
elle disait méchamment.
Elle disait pas méchamment, elle veut pas avoir de verrues, ma chouchou.
Elle disait méchamment.
Là, ça, c'est de l'interprétation.
Non!
Avec tout que tu touches avec ta main, c'est pas mieux. Parce que tu vas donner des verrues sur les autres. Fais-le pas.
Oh, c'est mon
Tu vas te les faire enlever, ok? Puis quand tu vas te les avoir fait enlever, ça va être correct après, ok?
Ils vont me gagner, ils vont partir tout seuls.
On verra, ok?
Avec le médicament seulement.
Peut-être. Des fois, ça marche.
Est-ce qu'il part en une journée ou en plusieurs?
Ça prend du temps, ces affaires-là.
Quoi?
Ça prend du temps. Sorry about that. Sort of messed up the nice conclusion there.
Ah oui, je
But, yeah. Yeah, it went really well. And, yeah, flash render is what killed Mephisto. It's pretty nice. Use the silly resist armor. Use the silly resist amulet too. Là, Lily, arrête là! This glove is crap. This ring I use because of the cold resist. It does have some a bit of attack rating. This one is pretty average too. And yeah, this gave me 29% open use. And this belt, do I need to say that it's pretty average? Because it is. And I do have a Shako, so that's a good item. These boots I crafted. I had one try to have pretty nice one, and that's what I got because I didn't have any more perfect emerald, and these are pretty good actually. The run walk is really nice, and a big crap load of poison because I run all of the deads and nil attack, so that's actually a stat that I own. Yeah, and then I've got the torch, which is the second. Yeah, that's the best item I've got. The second one is, well, you can debate between the torch and Shako, I guess. And otherwise, the charms are. Yeah, this is nice, but it's nothing broken. This one is. I could have removed it. I didn't use traps. Yeah, and then I've got attack rating, a bit of life, so mostly life I put on. Some resist again. I mean, those are pretty lousy. Yeah, some more life, and this one is there to get, that gives me a faster rate recovery breakpoint. But I think I need to put it on when I use stealth too. Let me check that at the stats. I think it's 27%. Sorry. Yeah, so I need a 5% actually. But since I might need a 5% on another character, I will take it. Yeah, I remove the attack rating stuff. And then like a bunch of life. yeah, I could show the gear I use for Diablo. So I have this one. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have this like that, and of course I dumped everything I could for the charms. But yeah, usually this is the usual weapon I use is black, and it gives big crushing blow. Shaco again. This one is for in PVM. I mean, +2 to traps is really nice. Plus I've got a +1 there too. This one, so yeah, it helps the Dead Sentry. And I still use this thing for Cannot Be Frozen. This gives massive open wounds. Same boots, same ring, same belt. There you've got a bit more cast rate, which helps for casting life tap and fire resist too. And this thing's the same thing. And these could be upgraded, but I just equipped them because in PVM the mana stolen is gonna be nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait, now we can look at the Merc. So the Merc used low defense smoke, but he didn't get hit. I mean, he wasn't getting melee by Mephisto, so the defense is not important. The Elm is sort of a silly creation too, and perhaps having more. No, forget about it. I was saying something stupid. Yeah, so it's a big shitload of resist and Kelpie Snare, because the Kelpie Snare slows the target by 75%. So afterward, the enemy is like super slow, so it's really good in defense. And as I said, I use Defiance, but after looking at the actual numbers, I realized that was an error. I should have went with Might. And when I did the organs, I was using Blessing. I don't know which one is better, Might or Blessing, so I'm not sure on that, but I think Might is better. So I'll probably scrap this Merc, and I'm gonna go buy a Merc Might. A Might Merc. So yeah, I even use this thing against Diablo. This is supposed to be my PVM item. This Elm. Yeah, usually I give him this Elm, which gives faster hit recovery and some attack rating, bit of life, cold resist. It's really not good, but seems like he doesn't need more than that. So, and this I could gamble. Yeah, shark skin. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I need to craft these. They really can give you something good. You take Perfect Amethyst and a Hit Rune, these, and a crappy Jewel, and you can get fast cast rate, a good fast cast rate belt. Yeah, I was impressed on how it was easier than the organs. That's what I was impressed with. So now I just check my resist after fade. Yeah. Now the cold resist I stack so much of it, it's still up there, but it should go down afterward. So I'm gonna go buy a Merc from Act 2 now. And his resist is gonna go down though. That's one thing for sure. Because when you take one from Nightmare, he has less resist. So that might be a reason to pick a normal one, but yeah, I don't know. Offensive 82. Well, okay. I was super impressed with Kelpie Snare. Yeah, this weapon is really good against bosses. It's top notch. For instance, when I was fighting Aber Zuriel, the stupid merc was doing circle instead of going in the middle of the fight, and my life was like, I was dying. And at some point he decided to come in and fight Mephisto, and when he did that, everything started going well. And that's because of the 75% slow. Oh yeah. And I really need a better helm. Because if I go to L difficulty, you'll see that my merc is not maxed. Yeah, he's not maxed in lightning, and I like to have my mercs maxed in lightning. And this helm is pretty garbage. Well, actually, I could just use this one instead. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, no, he's maxed. That's it. You don't have to make things complicated. I'll keep this one so when I fight what's it called? Diablo and the other guy, Bell. And this thing can be used for Lilith. And I think against Lilith it's better than Guardian Angel. Because the thing is, if Lilith decides to attack the merc instantly dies. Because he had this thing on, and at some point if you like stray away from her, she just turns on the merc and boom, he's dead. So at that point, the only thing that's important is the plus 15% maximum poison. But there's the damage to demons too. So, okay, I acknowledge that the damage to demons is good, but otherwise this thing gives more poison and reduce the poison length too. So it might actually be better. And what I'll do is I'm gonna upgrade this. Upgrade the Venom Ward. Upgrade armor. I think it's it's a perfect diamond or something. Okay, Tal Shale, perfect diamond. Tal Shale, perfect diamond. It's gonna become a cuirasse. But yeah, at that point, I just said that it was not important to have more defense. Because if she decides to hit him, she kills him, so don't upgrade that. That's just wasting runes. Yeah. So that's a lot of enemy-specific stuff. These two are for Mephisto. This one is for Lilith. This one is for other bosses, and this one is for my PVM because I like to run faster. And I mean, I cast faster this way. He has more. She has more mana regen, yeah. Faster hit recovery, a bit of everything, it's really good. Yes, my business are pretty nice. So yeah, that's gonna be my, and I could do like I'll just show my weapons when I do PVM. Alright, this helm is really good, but apart from the helm, everything else is pretty average. So, what could I do? Yeah, I could go to Out of Pains and get my Merc kill. Gem Shrine. Oh, okay then. And obviously the best choices are always between these and these. But yeah, I'll go with this one. I'm gonna die here. Oh. Okay, I forgot to put Fade on. Yeah, I'm used to. I did change completely my setup, and I'm used to using burst of speed instead of Fade. So that might be part of the problem there. Yeah, now I'm pretty slow compared to before. Okay, so I think I need to go up. No. Yeah, I think so, I'm not sure. Yeah, I can see that my PVM is less good than it was because I've upgraded my kicking ability, but it came with a cost, and that run speed is crap too. That's the most annoying thing about that. I don't think there is any good way to fix that. Matthew. Rock the boat.
Track. Oh no. A Lego Villager
his damage now. Yeah, he does a lot more damage. Pretty sure you need to go with the might quirk. Because his damage went really up, and that's gonna help him to stay alive. And now I forgot something else too. I don't use life tap when I pivot him.
Oh, but phew! Bachnero in the back. Oh, Miss Rumor was.
I use the teleport stuff.
I bet them with that. My cheeks are very red. What do you think to do?
So I don't go the right way.
They don't want to see it work. Joey, sont de personnages. Youbi. Non, ça fait fracture. Oh.
And the trap lane is slow. Maybe I could switch to a faster weapon for PVM. But she does kick way harder than she used to. No, I don't understand where is the exit? What the fuck? This thing. That's why I don't like to go back to Nightmare. I lose my maps. Getting the first body is way easier now with the big damage. This thing. Oh. Yeah. And he's gonna run poison and he's dying. And he's gonna die. That's what's gonna happen.
Papa,
Matthew.
est-ce que tu sais où que une boîte brune qu'on a dessiné dessus, vu qu'il y a des Legos dedans.
Ça me dit rien, ça. C'est qui a dessiné dessus?
Avant, elle était là.
Ok. C'était quoi les Legos?
Ben, des Legos de construction.
Ah ouais. Non, tu les as.
Il était caché là. Il était gros. Je vais retrouver le bateau d'Ali. Regarde son bateau. Son bateau était direct en dessous de la table là. Je ne voyais pas son bateau. Là. Il a passé sûrement un an. J'allais prendre mon dessert. Je dis aux filles de leur prendre. Je vais prendre mon dessert. Sinon, maman va arriver, elle va dire c'est pas le temps du dessert.
Ouais, j'avoue, hein.
C'est le temps de se
Of
brosser.
course, the nerd died.
À part si on donne un marchand. Il y a moins du coup.
Yeah, well, that's about it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that that I was able to get the torch with the assassin. But the thing you need to know is that I wouldn't do that if it was online. Because I don't really see what she can do against all the summons. I think you need to just suck it up and tank all the damage, but with this cheap setup, it wouldn't work. Because as you saw, especially against Mephisto, it was really complicated. Maybe Cloak of Shadows, and then you when you try to what's it called, Mind Blast stuff, but while you're doing that, you're not killing the boss and you're taking damage. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like you really need super gear to do it online. But offline, yeah, it worked pretty nicely. So what I suggest is get big boots. If your gear is crap, don't be like it. Don't do what I did earlier. Get big boots that do lots of damage. The stats are unimportant. You just need that big 83 to 149 That's gonna keep you alive. And second thing I have to say, you always need can't be frozen, and black is cheap and it does the job. That's your crushing blow. And now the open wounds is the tricky part, because if you only go in with a belt like this, that's only 9%. It's not gonna work. You're better off with flesh render instead of black. As you saw when I faced Mephisto, I was using flesh render in this build. So I had only 20% crushing blow, but that's not a big problem. And with another character I did once, my weapon was steel, and it gives you 50% open wounds and it swings really fast. And the only crushing blow was in the gloves, and I had like 10%. So yeah, when your character is geared, you don't have big gear, you're better off with more open wounds. Because if you don't get enough open wounds, the boss will heal itself, and then you're done for. Crushing blow only makes the fight go faster. If you're able to just stay in front of the boss and take his damage and you leech everything back, I mean, you will die eventually. But now with this character, you need to kill him pretty fast too, because at some point you're gonna run out of potions. So there's like a good balance between the two. But yeah, so when but the best thing I could just have done is like create a Duress armor, or the other choice is instead of Duress you can go Kingslayer right there. And the funny thing is that I do have see, and I could have another thing I could have done. I could have made with the lamb. I could have made a treachery armor for the merc, and that could have helped him against Mephisto. Because against Mephisto, yeah, you can trigger. What's it is? You can trigger fade and then switch to say smoke. And if you do that, trigger the fade and switch smoke, I mean that's a lot of resist. And then you put the stupid helm he has on, like a double orb plus tool plus tawning potion. I mean his resists are okay afterward. But even without using treachery, I mean his resist was okay, and I'm pretty sure that if I would try it again with might instead of defiance, is he would stay alive because he would leech more life back. Yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty happy. And now on my list, I haven't killed the Ubers with Sorceress, but that's a tough task. And I haven't done it with the Javazon. And from what I saw, people just bum rush the bosses with the Javazon, and she hits so hard that they kill the bosses super quick. Now the tricky part is against Mephisto, because he's lightning immune basically. So yeah, that probably if I want to try another character, that would be the one. Because otherwise, yeah, I could try with the druid. He's a fury druid, and yeah, maybe that could work. But the thing that's annoying with the druid is that you can't weapon swap. So yeah, he's not gonna use life tap. But if I remember my druid, the way I did him, he has like enormous life leech from some sort of spell. Yeah, Feral Rage. See, leeches like 4 to 112%. So I mean, it could be done. And his merc was Lawbringer. So say he Lawbringers and then. But the problem he has right now, my dude, is that he doesn't. He only has like 9%, 7% crushing blow, and no open wounds. There's a smoke, so yeah, I need to change this gear. But I could just craft a Zurex right there to replace the smoke and play around with the stuff. Yeah, that's a Brisa, by the way. Yeah, so there you have it. Cheap way on Pluggy to kill the Ubers. And if you watch the other video, I did the organ run also with the the kicker, and the organs run was a lot tougher. So yeah, pretty heavy.